Hey marshmallows, y'all are no longer beautiful lost souls. I mean, y'all still are, but like, it's marshmallows now, bitch. Everybody be saying that. All right, so we are back with another celebrity tarot reading. And today we are doing DDG and HALLE. We can do Ruby Rose on the side too, cause I got a couple questions about her. Hold on. Alright, so I just had to make a community post. But today we are doing HALLE and DDG because guess what, y'all? HALLE and DDG has broken up. What is new? Who is surprised? Everybody act shocked. Girl, please. So anyways, before we get into it, y'all, I just released a new tarot reading on my website, Z to all y'all. The new tarot reading is called Spirits. It's, for the theme of Halloween. And basically, this tarot reading is going to expose and uncover what spirits, okay, or entities or extraterrestrial beings, what spirits surround your energetic field, what spirits are attached to you. Do you have any type of negative entity or demonic attachment around you? I know I do. But we are going to uncover that in the reading, so check it out, y'all. Y'all already know I changed the color of my website depending on what reading I just released. So the color is blue. Look, I couldn't find no other color, okay? But it's only $8. Go check it out. Link down in the description. Also, if you want to chat with me on Discord, link down in the description. And let's get into it. So, before we shuffle some cards, y'all already know I got to give my thoughts and opinions. Now, I could have sworn I predicted that they weren't going to last long. Like, I'm pretty sure I predicted they were going to break up at some point. Y'all already know I'm psychic, intuitive. But you don't need to be a psychic to... Hold up. All right. But I feel like you don't need to be a psychic to know certain things. Like, it was very clear they weren't going to last, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would feel empathetic towards HALLE, but I just realized my sympathetic slash empathetic bar is going down and lower and lower. Like, I don't feel empathy for people who make dumb decisions. Like, you were fully aware, and this is me talking to HALLE, you were fully aware of who you were with when you got with them, before you got with them. My thing is, okay, Beyonce co-signed you. You could have got any man you want. You could have got any man. I mean, the options were limitless. And you settled on DDG clout chasing ass. Let me tell you something. I don't like DDG at all. I don't like this couple together, period. Especially because their fans are delusional and think they're saints. But I don't like this couple, period, right? Because it's no shade. All the gaslighting they did together when it came to HALLE's pregnancy. Which, okay, you want to keep your pregnancy private. That's fine. You don't want to share that you're pregnant. That is completely fine. But you were out and about, all right? With Kylie Jenner, she was inside the house, girl. We didn't know she was pregnant until she finally came outside and you know what I mean? We saw the baby. Like, girl, you were out and about doing all types of premieres, movies, all of that, but gaslighting us, acting like you aren't pregnant. You can't try to have a private pregnancy but be out and about. You can't have the best of both worlds. So it's no shade, y'all. Whenever I see a post about their new son, HALLE, whenever I see, because DDG is milking the fuck out of this child. Like, but who is surprised, right? He is a supreme YouTuber, a I like you prank YouTuber, oh I'm pregnant prank YouTuber, I cheated on my girl prank YouTuber. He is one of those. So I'm not surprised that he is using and basically clout farming his child. I am not surprised. But whenever I see because a lot of the blogs repost all the content DDG's making about him. Whenever I see that child, I scroll right the fuck past, because it's like, y'all did all of that for what? That is my biggest pet peeve, when somebody does the whole theatrics just for it to not like pay out in the end. Like, what was all of that for if y'all were gonna shove the child? Because now y'all are shoving your baby while he is shoving y'all's child down our throats. Like, we're not asking for baby content, girl. He's giving it to us. Not only that, but on top of that, DDG is such a clout chaser that for about like 2-3 days, because the news broke out, he was the one, not surprised here, but he was the one that basically exposed the fact that they had separated from each other, right? He was so quick. It took nothing for him to be like, oh yeah, we're separated, we're not dating anymore, right? He's such a clout chaser that for about 2-3 days, people genuinely had to sit there and question, like, did they really leave each other? Like, because it is right up DDG's alley to basically lie about something like this, right? That is what people of his category on YouTube love to do. They love to do these, experimental pranks, lie, just do clout chasing shit. He's such a clout chaser that we genuinely had to sit there and ask, like, is he joking or is this real? Because he would be the type to joke about something like this. And like I said, you guys, I just don't feel bad for HALLE. You knew who this man was when you got with him. Everybody tried to warn. I'm talking about everybody. Okay? Everybody tried to warn you about who this man is, what he's about, and you stuck right beside him. So I don't know what to tell you, sister. Like, the joke is on you. When you do clownery, the clown comes back to what? Now, also, my thing was, so basically, ever since DDG has exposed that him and HALLE are no longer in a relationship, he's been basically pulling an Offset, out and about in these streets, acting a fool, doing music videos with girls and stuff. Like, just he's in these streets. And you know who else has mentioned they're in the streets now? Ruby Rose. I don't think they ever fully cut their connection off. I'm pretty sure, because if y'all remember a little while ago, I did a reading on all three of them, and I pretty much said that Ruby Rose was kind of still in the picture. Energetically, he is still tied to Ruby Rose. But let's get into it. So since DDG has now been showing his ass, everybody's acting like, oh my God, like, everybody's acting like, oh, like, yeah. Also, I'll put the time down in the description so y'all can know when to skip to the actual reading, but I'm not going to be talking for much more. Everybody's been acting like DDG is showing his true colors. DDG has been this way. Like, I don't know. My thing is this. A lot of people, they see a man with a family and they assume that he's a family man. Let me tell you something, and let me whisper my voice when I say this. My uncle, he lives with his family, okay? He has mom and his little kid. And he's always around, he's a present father, but that doesn't mean he's a family man. There's a difference between being a father and a family guy. You know what I'm saying? And DDG is not a family guy. He's a father. You know what I mean? Just because he's with his kid doesn't mean he's a family man. A family man is somebody who it's a man that orients his entire being around his family, right? Thanks to my stepdad, I was able to see the difference between a father and a family man, right? Somebody who will sacrifice his entire being, prioritize his family. It's very clear that DDG does not prioritize his family. He doesn't prioritize HALLE. He doesn't prioritize his family. It's very clear. So just because, keep that in mind, y'all, just because you see somebody out and about with a kid and the person they created the kid with doesn't mean they're a family person. That's all I gotta say. And this is just, now I'm using like a little bit of my psychic ability and just using intuition. I think DDG is immature as hell. Like, he gives me little boy, like, he gives me teenage vibes. And I don't know how some people are attracted to men like that. But it's very clear. There's also a difference between a boy, a guy, and a man. He's not a man. He's not a man. DDG is very immature. Like, the fact that he wasted no time and went to social media immediately. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, marriage does not play a factor. Yes, it does. Because literally, DDG came out and said basically he doesn't want to marry HALLE. And look, now they're broken up. Like, don't give the man, listen something. Let me tell you something, sisters. Don't give a man your goodies. Don't give a man your goodie bag if he's not going to buy the whole store. If he's not going to sit down and buy the whole store or take a seat. Let me tell you something. If he's not going to sit down and order a table at your restaurant, don't give him no food. Okay, this isn't no takeout. This isn't no take to go. Like, no, don't give him a to go bag, girl. Never give a man a to go bag to the point where he could just walk in and out whenever he wants to. No, baby, you gotta come buy a seat at this table. It's one of those restaurants. You can't just come and leave. No, you gotta buy a seat. This 5-star echelon, bitch. But no, I'm being so dead ass though. Like, Don't give a man nothing if he's not about to sit down and order the whole course. You're not just about to sit here and order the main entree and get out. No, baby, you got to start with a drink. You got to start with an appetizer, order the entree, and then have dessert. Baby, you staying here for, like, you know what I mean? Permanently. Not just temporarily. But that's my opinion, y'all. I think y'all talking about DDG showing his ass. He's been showing his ass. Y'all just let the facade of him being seen with HALLE and him constantly posting Halo. Y'all let that, interpretate as, oh my gosh, he's a family guy. Like, he is not a family guy. But moving on, I done talked a lot. Let's get into this reading. Okay, so we have baby avocado here. Okay, he's gonna be helping us. First things first. Also, I got a new bonnet, so all the people that's mad about me wearing a bonnet, hey, you get to look at a new one. So it's an op in the ear. It's the new one. Let me stop. All right. So current energy between HALLE and DDG. He's telling the truth, because I genuinely had to sit there and ask myself, like, is he trolling, or did they actually break up? Six of Swords is here. They actually did break up. There is some distance between them. Now, with this 10 of Cups, I wouldn't completely say this is the end of HALLE and DDG. I wouldn't be surprised if they got back together, especially behind the scenes, because I feel like HALLE would be too embarrassed to get back with him publicly, because, he is dragging the hell out of this situation, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they got back together secretly. Now, the moon card is here. There is a lot of lies, deception, and illusion when it comes to this relationship. I do think there are some things that we don't know. The 10 of Swords talks about betrayal. Somebody in this energy, or both of them, could be feeling betrayed, backstabbed. I'm going to be honest with you. I think DDG cheated on HALLE. I think he cheated on HALLE, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was with Ruby Rose, but I think it was with another girl. Also, I want to add that I haven't watched any other tarot readings on them, because I don't like to do that. I don't like to watch tarot readings on celebrities before I do them, because I want what I say to be real and authentic, and then I like to compare. So, anywho, like I said, it's some things that we don't know, right? My thing is, HALLE, you can't try to live this secret A-list celebrity lifestyle, like, the Beyonce lifestyle, with a DDG. It's just not gonna happen. The Justice card is here. I wouldn't be surprised if they about to take it to court. I wouldn't be surprised, because I see with the Six of Pentacles, somebody wants a coin. And I think it's DDG. I see DDG trying to leech off of HALLE. And don't worry, we about to get into that real soon. But I see DDG trying to leech off of HALLE. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go to court, say for like custody, or, assets, or whatever the case may be. That, and going back to that reminds me, I think that's one of the major reasons why they didn't get married. And no shade, HALLE is smart for not getting married. She's not smart for having a kid by him, but she's smart for not getting married to this man. If I was stuck with somebody like DDG for the rest of my life, I don't know what I would do. I'd go insane. But he wants a coin. Now, with the Ace of Cups here, emotions are involved. It could be a water sign in this energy as well, but this just lets me know they are and did have emotional feelings. So this was a real relationship. This wasn't just a publicity stunt. They do care for each other. The Queen of Pentacles, HALLE is focused on her career. She's focused on her bag. All right. I'm so deep in my bag. She's focused on her bag. She's focused on that money. She's not worried about nothing. You know what I mean? At this point, HALLE is prioritizing her own legacy. That's what's going on. The Death card. Somebody around this time, or both of them, is having a spiritual, could be spiritual, but just an overall like energetic shift. All right, this is causing somebody to renew. I think HALLE may use this as a rebrand, or DDG may use this as a rebrand. All right, the ten of wands, somebody is using this as an opportunity to work on their career. Somebody is laser focused on their career and elevating in that aspect. The Page of Swords talks about agreements, also talks about gossip, and the Six of Wands is here. Somebody is focused on public perception, and somebody is the same person is also focused on turning this in a way and using this moment to get public recognition, right? Because the Six of Wands talks about celebration. It talks about recognition public wise, right? a large majority of the public coming together. Attention is all on you, eyes is all on you. And then we got the Five of Wands on the bottom. This was a messy breakup, or it is a messy breakup. There's a lot of mess tied to this. I wouldn't be surprised if multiple parties are involved. So it's not just like them two arguing with each other. This is, you know, a lot of people may be included. I'm not surprised. I think the person that is clout farming is DDG, obviously. I do think HALLE will use this as a renewal. She will use this as maybe a chance to distance herself from him socially. So like she's not tied to this ghetto brand, child. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they take this to court. It's very possible. So next question. How does DDG, like, does DDG know, like, is he aware that he's leeching off of HALLE? Is he purposefully leeching off of HALLE? Because if y'all don't know, Joe Budden came out, and Joe Budden is not, he is not a saint, but some things that he say, I do be agreeing with it sometimes, all right? A broken clock is right twice a day. He said that, you know, basically DDG wouldn't really be where he is today. We wouldn't really be having our name in his mouth. We wouldn't be having we wouldn't be having his name in our mouth if it wasn't for HALLE, right? Like he was on all these red carpets, these A-list celebrity events. Mind you, DDG is a C-list celebrity, no shade. But he wouldn't be in all of these A-list celebrity events if it wasn't for HALLE. And DDG, let me tell you something, a hit dog will holler. The D and G must stand for dog, because a hit dog will holler, baby. He was over there calling Joe Budden all types of old, which, by the way, using age as an insult is never a key, because it's like, girl, you're gonna turn that age one day too. Like, that's never it, girl. But anywho, let's see, does he, like, is he aware? Is he purposefully using HALLE, or is it just like an unconscious thing? Let's see. Whew, a lot of cards. Okay, so the card that just fell out is the Four of Pentacles. This is obviously DDG. I definitely think he doesn't have as much money as HALLE, so this lets me know there may be an imbalance in their finances. But he is trying to keep whatever coin he's had. So what he's trying to do, the reason why he's doing all these antics, he's trying to maintain that money. DDG, as much as he wants to claim he's like some Jeff Bezos, some millionaire, you a damn lie. You do not have that much money. You're not touching the Carters, bitch. You have money, but you don't got money like that. So, in my opinion, yes, I do think he is using HALLE, especially with the Five of Swords. This is somebody who's selfish. Like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to get what I need to do. I don't care. I'm going to get what I need to get. I don't care how it affects anybody else. So, yes, he is. Especially with this Page of Swords, very juvenile energy. But, yeah, like, he's taking this opportunity, right? He came up with an idea to, you know what I mean? And he may never want to admit it, because the one thing you don't want to do is hurt a man's ego, big ass ego. You never want to hurt a man's ego, but deep down he knows. He knows. Ten of Wands. He's definitely using HALLE to elevate his career. As you can see, this is somebody putting order, effort, order back into it. He's hyper focused on his career, and he is going to milk the hell out of this situation. Two of Cups, him and HALLE. Yes, for sure. With the Ace of Cups, at the end of the day, two things could be right at once. Yes, he's using HALLE. I do think he is emotionally tied to her, though. I definitely think he has feelings for her, but yes, he's using her for clout. Not surprised there. Now, let's ask the question. Will DDG and Ruby Rose get back together? Like, what's their energy? Let's see. Alright, so will they ever get back together? With the Knight of Cups, this lets me know that feelings are still there. I feel like deep down, and this is intuitively, I feel like deep down they still have underlying feelings for each other. Like, it's like the girl and the boy at school that claim they hate each other, but it's like deep down they used to date, and you know what I mean? Like, it's that weird, like, middle school energy. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it for clout. With the Six of Swords, with the Six of Wands, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it for clout. The Five of Wands is here. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, one of the things that could have possibly broken up HALLE and DDG unconsciously was Ruby Rose, you know? Maybe if she was still in the picture, because this was the same card that came out for DDG and HALLE. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ruby Rose basically had a little bit of a part to play. I'm not saying she was a major factor, you know, but she probably had a little bit of a part to play. And I'm not blaming her for it, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. And the Ace of Swords, I wouldn't be surprised if they are talking back in communication. It would not surprise me. Now, DDG's feelings towards Ruby Rose, Three of Pentacles, business partner. DDG is a user. He's a user. The King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. He definitely still has feelings for Ruby Rose. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to hit at her again. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to hit her line. He definitely is thinking like maybe it's time to spin the block. Now, her energy towards him, she doesn't trust him. With the Nine of Wands, he may have broken her trust numerous times. The Seven of Swords. Yeah. She knows he's sneaky. She knows. It's like, okay, imagine, so this is Ruby Rose and this is HALLE, right? Ruby Rose is the girl, you know, she's the first baby mama. And just let me paint a picture for you. Ruby Rose is the first baby mama. She's like, you know, I've been knowing him for years. I already know what he's about. HALLE's the new girl, right? Like, she's just finding everything out. Like, you know, HALLE is the, oh no, he's not gonna do me like that. He did you like that, but he's not gonna do me like that. And Ruby Rose is the like, yeah, let's see. Like, I've been with him for years. I already know what he does. He always does this. Like, she's keen to the bullshit. Like, she knows. She knows what DDG is about. And HALLE is the girl that's just finding out, right? She's the new girl. That's the best way I could describe it. The Strength card, DDG has put her through a lot. She still is emotionally tied to him though. It's more so in a negative way. It's more so like, damn, this dude did a lot to me. Like, he's the one that kind of broke her heart. With the Nine of Swords, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if their relationship, Ruby Rose and DDG's relationship, I wouldn't be surprised if it did deteriorate her mental health, like, or it was very emotionally taxing for her. With this Judgment card, she's kind of just sitting back and observing though. She's like, you know what? Karma. Like, she's judging the hell. Like, so Ruby Rose is definitely paying attention to what's going on with DDG and HALLE. I don't think she ever stopped paying attention. Like, girl, you know, stalking your ex. Like, I think she definitely is doing that. But yeah, she's just kind of like, like, I told you this is how he is. Like, she's kind of just sitting back with her arm crossed. Like, I knew it. Like, told you that's how he is. And she did try to warn HALLE. She did. We all tried to warn her. She warned HALLE, like, this is how he is. And, you know, HALLE delusional ass. So the Wheel of Fortune lets me know they are possibly karmic lovers, and she also feels like he is getting his karma. They don't need to be together. They don't. I feel like I wouldn't put it past them if they were still talking to each other, but I'm just saying they don't need to be together. And the Ten of Pentacles. She is still emotionally tied to him, but it's like, it's like this, I hate that I love you kind of situation. It's very weird. But I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I don't really have anything else I want to ask. Like, we already know how they feel about each other. We know HALLE doesn't like Ruby Rose. Like, what is there more to ask? Like, he's a clout chaser, girl. Let's ask, is he purposefully using his baby HALE for clout, for attention? Okay, so I'm not going to pull that many cards because the answer is very obvious. Yes, with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, he is going to use baby HALE as a means to basically generate more income. It's this very like opportunistic mindset with these specific type of YouTubers. He's very opportunistic. Let me just say that. And I don't like opportunists. The Seven of Cups, he's going to do whatever he can to get what he needs. Okay. And unfortunately, I did intuitively hear that he may use baby HALE against HALLE, you know, kind of on some like baby mama put her baby daddy on child support type shit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he eventually uses baby HALE to kind of in a way get something from HALLE. So be very careful with, you know, DDG using the baby as a way. Like, he secured the bag. I don't know what else to say. DDG secured that bag. But anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. It was very short because I already did a reading on them. And yeah, so it wasn't really much to talk about other than DDG's a clout chaser. And I don't feel that bad for HALLE. Like I said, y'all, I feel I'm a very empathetic person, but my empathy can only go so far. You know what I mean? You've had buku amount of people telling you like, girl, you're making like, this is the guy you want to be with. He showed you his ass multiple times, so it's like, we're not gonna act surprised, girl. Like I said, check out my tarot reading, my new tarot reading, whenever you get the chance. And yeah, like the video, and comment down below what are your thoughts. What did you think? Comment down below some more people y'all want me to do a reading on, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.